could never fit nobody. I'm only here to party. Why you trying to fit? I'll disappear. Oh, yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that. No, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love, you won't get none of that. No time for it. No time for it. No time for it. Life's too short, life's too small. No, can't waste your time on. Please, you can't rely on. I got no time for it. I don't want no bad energy, no. No. No bad energy, no bad energy, no. Hey, can't delay. No, we have no time to waste. Better use up your days, or better come stack your stack your paper. If they screw face, so no, handle with grace, so yeah, don't sweat. Oh yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that. No, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love, you won't get none of that. No time for it. No time for it. No time for it. I don't want no bad energy. No. No bad energy, no bad energy, no.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
Alonso! It's hit the upright. Shevchenko completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but
Can he finish? He doesn't look too happy with that.
all he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Panucci is having a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Panucci actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Bale goes short. And a chance! Well, it's a fair try, but just off target.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Figo, who can single-handedly make a difference. And they're quick to get it back. The ball has bounced loose now. Now it's Bale. Nepal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Park Ji-sung. Bale. Great chance! He scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Akanji makes the interception. Half an hour played now. Looking to play him in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
McAllister, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Park Ji-sung. And that pass just didn't quite work.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Figo. Now it's Shevchenko. Rijkaard. Vinicius Junior. No, again there's no way through. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Tries to play it through. Shevchenko. He's shifting through. There's the shot! And that's a sharp finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing...
And it's half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Real chance! McAllister. Now it's Figo. It's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Wonderful save by Vitz, and the shot! It's in! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Nepal cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given...
It's Figo! Brilliant! A finish of true class! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Figo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Park Ji-sung.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Leicester appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the shot! Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Plays a shot. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Yaya Toure. Gerrard. And here's Bale. Now it's Torres. McAllister. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Can he get on the end of this? Chance for a shot!
Leicester really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this...
Goes for a shot! And there's a goal! Into the lead once more! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Leicester have their lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
Tries to pass it through. Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the difference is still one, but only just.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Yaya Toure! Yaya Toure! And that could have brought them level.
That's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Nepal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Bale. And smartly reclaimed. Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard. Yaya Toure. And we're done. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
My eyes, I count to 10.